Good morning. Thank you, Oisin, for the presentation. I think you already did the introduction, but we'll save a few more words. My name is Victoria Gago, Daniel Salmerón. We're the two co-founders of the European Blockchain Convention and the Digital Assets Forum. So welcome all to the third edition of this beautiful event. We started the event in late 2023, did first edition 24, second 25, and now we're back. And it's an event that's sold out for the third year. So thank you very much for supporting us, for being here today. We have 2 very exciting days ahead. Lots of amazing content, extremely interesting companies, industry professionals, well, all of you guys. Something very important for us is this physical, well, we see this event as a physical marketplace, so make sure to close some deals. Let's move the industry forward. And yeah, we're gonna look a little bit also into some news and a few more things, but yeah, Daniel, if you wanna take over.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you very much for joining us today. Most of the people are from the UK, around 40–50%, and then the rest is from outside, mainly from Europe. That's a bit the audience that we have to level today. And around 70% is C-level plus. So that means that there's a lot of executives and decision makers in the room. So today, the first question of these opening remarks from the 2 founders is why are we here today? Was the main reason, right? So we've been thinking about that, and well, the reason is that the global financial industry is transitioning into a digital assets technology space. So we both work in finance for several years before launching our events. Victoria was in private equity, I was in asset management, and we came to realize the potential of this technology. We left our jobs and we started building this. So we've been surfing all this transition into digital assets for quite a few years already. That's how we got started. And there's a lot of things going on, as you know. Tokenization, payments and stable coins, very hot. New investment products. The regulation is more clear than ever, especially in Europe. All this is because of new features also being unlocked in the financial industry. So our mission is to help this financial industry transition into the new era. And that's why we organize European Blockchain Convention in Barcelona and Digital Assets Forum in London with this in mind. As Victoria mentioned, how do we measure our impact for the industry? So we do believe that if there's no deals at our events, there's no transition, so we're not helping out. So our core measure for measuring the value we provide for the industry is how many deals we help facilitate. So this is a bit our core motto going forward. Deals equals progress. Also, following what we just said, we're super happy to announce our Abu Dhabi edition this year. For the first time, we're also bringing Digital Assets Forum to the Middle East to facilitate and play the same role in the industry in Abu Dhabi. And so the launch is in May 13, so you're very welcome to join. It would be very exciting. We already secured some sponsors, some partners, government support also. So we're very excited also for this expansion. This is a bit of a summary of the things that we have in our portfolio. So London Digital Assets, the current one. Abu Dhabi, as we just mentioned, in May. Barcelona comes after summer, European Blockchain Convention, and we're also building New York for 2027. You want to go through the menu?
Yes, I can explain a little bit on regarding what we have on the menu. So you've seen we have an exhibition area where you can go and meet different players in the industry. Stages. This is Cardano stage. And next door, right, it's here, is it there? We have the other stage. There's gonna be sessions going on at the same time. You can choose if you wanna be in one stage or another. It's gonna be some really interesting conversations. If not, you have the one-to-one meeting area where we are organizing we as Digital Assets Forum organizing meetings for some companies. And then there is also the area, which is a bit further over there, where you yourself have organized meetings through the app. And there's also going to be some breakout sessions. We have one today with, with the Bitwise Asset Management. It's invite only. Maybe there's a few slots left. Talk to the team at the registration desk. And then also again tomorrow, we have another breakout session with Case de Depot. My French is good. No, again, maybe there's a few slots left, so if you're interested in joining that session, also talk to the registration desk. And yes, let's look a little bit at some news, what happened since we did this last forum a year ago. Daniel, you want to go ahead?
We can go quickly, just to understand a bit where we are compared to last year before we get started. So what we've seen over the last 12 months is that the US Genius Act became law. The prediction markets became the next big thing, with Polymarket and other players like Kalshi raising at crazy valuations. Tokenization of equities really took off, with several players, even like more traditional players, starting with this product. Luxembourg Sovereign Fund invested in Bitcoin. Institutional exposure of Bitcoin ETFs grew 3 times since the last time. US established a strategic Bitcoin reserve. MiCA fully came into effect across the whole EU. 9 European banks created a consortium to issue a
now there are 10, right?
Now there are 10 very recently. Stablecoins market cap reached all-time highs. And back to fundamentals and infrastructure, we've seen a lot of venture capital money going into infrastructure of digital assets, which gives us a confidence that the investors are deploying money into the infrastructure. So they do see potential in the infrastructure. So before we get started with the first session of the day, we want to give a massive applause and recognize the effort of really true leading companies in the space who helped put together Digital Assets Forum. So many of them have been helping for many months to put together a very interesting agenda, getting more partners, building the audience, and also providing with resources to make this happen. So we're very, very grateful for the opportunity to work with them. And that's it from my side. So just wanted to say thank you very much. I hope you make this worth your time. I think we can do that. And I'll see you during the day. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.